everyone, it's that time once again, and today we have an indie feature film for you, a horror film brought to us by Micheal Mahler, and it's called Protanopia. And here we have the story of Alan Roscoe Jr., who's inherited the house from his father. But this house has a bit of a deep, dark secret in the basement. This house has a hunger that Roscoe and his family has tried to satiate for this house. Enter in Luke, who is having visions of a mysterious house and some dark things going on, but he's got a few dark things of his own going on. Add into the mix some annoying neighbors for Roscoe, a missing woman, an investigation, and some really surreal imagery, all mixed into Protanopia. And yeah, this is a interesting, wild horror film that is a bit of a slow burn, but I liked it. It's slow and steady in pace and definitely keeps that dark tone. Alan Roscoe Jr. being played by Timothy J. Cox, taking on this darker character. I liked how he played. He's a little insane in this one, and I loved how he played this quite a bit. You know, if you've seen Timothy J. Cox, you look at him, you're like, you know, he doesn't look like a really bad guy, but he convinces you very much so in his film with his actions and just his performance, and I loved it quite a bit. Micheal Mahler really directing these two storylines of two different characters that you can tell are on an inevitable path, and he uses a lot more kind of surreal type imagery, ghosts and some wonderful creepy color use in here as well. There's a great gimmick with a piano and Alan Roscoe Sr., and I really love that. That scene was really freaking creepy, you know. And then we get the neighbor in here in particular that's just giving Roscoe such a hard time. Janice, played by Paula Mahler, and she does it so well. She is such a Karen neighbor, and I loved it. And you know, you feel slightly bad that, you know, she's in the sights of Roscoe, but at the same time, you're like, well, you know, but it's played very well by Paula. A very enjoyable character, one of those that you enjoy to not like, right? There is gore in here. There is some other elements in here that are surprises. Yeah, it takes a few twists and turns, but I always like it when you have two dark characters of various levels that are, you know, on this inevitable collision course. And the way they handle this here keeps you invested, keeps you interested where it's going. There's some flashing imagery, so those who might be photosensitive or whatnot, it might bug you a bit. But I liked how it took some chances and went into a little bit more of this abstract scenes that we get in here, conveying what's going on inside the head of our two characters, both Luke and Alan. So yeah, overall, I think Protanopia is a solid psychological horror thriller that if you like that type of film and like some surreal imagery, you're going to want to check this out. Again, it's not fully action-packed, okay? It is definitely character-driven more and visually driven, but I think if you stick with it and you like this type of movie, you're going to dig Protanopia. So there you have it, folks. If you've seen this movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as bells and whistles and thumbs up, and help us get to our goal of 3,000 subscribers or more before the end of 2024. I appreciate you watching today, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.